So, last time, there was some exploring that happened. You met Mr. Fox, who was an actual fox person, Arcanaloth, and you also retraced your steps to go and fight the mighty Belshores, uh, who turned out to be, yeah, an invisible beholder who was a real dick because he made you fight on first a frictionless floor and then a gigantic magnet thing in the middle of the room. Um, however, you all did eventually prevail, fighting off the beholder, and now we find ourselves in the chamber of said beholder with the frictionless floor now cracked, its perfectly smooth surface disrupted, the magnet shut down, and a number of little treasure-filled alcoves to scope out and liberate some loot from. So, yeah, I imagine that's probably the first order of business, right? Is the loot.
Is there any mold?
There is lots of mold, yes.
Then cast speak with mold.
Oh lord. I am
Okay.
your ruler now.
I mean, you say that, but I feel like that's where this is going.
Oh boy.
Let me put my headphones on for this conversation.
Oh lord.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect. They've cast Speak with Mold, and I have to open Roll20, and she looks at the mold and she's like, so, your guy's dead. What are you gonna do now?
Well, this is kind of awkward. I don't know.
It seems like you need a new ruler.
Uh, why though?
Because obviously you need something powerful to tell you what to do. Obviously, we've shown that we are powerful. What I'm saying is, we're gonna be friends for a while, I think.
But how do you do the eye stock thing? It's kind of my deal, right? Like when Belchors was still around, he could like, think real hard, and then there'd just be like eye stock that would I zapped you a few times.
Wait, can you not do that anymore?
If mold could look at you.
Damn, they can't? That sucks.
Mold says, I mean, I wouldn't push your luck, but
Okay, so I'll make you a deal. I'll figure out something, and then I'll come back and I'll talk to you later about it. But just know that I am gonna come back, and something's gonna be worked out.
that is very unsatisfying. But I guess it's my only option right now.
I mean, what else are you gonna do? You can't exactly move. You
Hey,
have to wait. You
know,
don't have a choice. Okay, go ahead and move then.
and what? Just dignify that with a response? I don't
Uh,
think so.
that's what you did just now.
Shut up.
She just turns away from the mold.
I'm over having a conversation with Dragonbait in smell form.
Of course.
I could just cast Dispel magic on these plants and they'd be fucking dead. So they better respect me.
Hey, you don't know. Maybe Mold's gonna like just get up and move while you're not looking.
He can try. He better not strike his new master, though.
Be careful, he might produce an eye stalk.
I'll produce an eye stalk
He would produce an eye stalk.
out of my ass.
That would be most uncomfortable for all involved.
Not for me.
She could see behind her.
Exactly. It'd be
But
useful.
how could you sit?
Just tuck it in.
Oh, okay. That's a bulletproof plan. Let's do it.
Okay. So yeah, I guess. What else?
Shall we dig through the piles of loot here? I guess.
For sure.
Yeah,
I want to do that.
I'm definitely. I, as the doppelganger, am definitely digging through the loot to see if there's anything I could sneak away.
Okay. Well, the 9 alcoves contain the following treasures. Not divided up by alcove, just kind of a big old fucking list of them. 12,000 copper pieces.
Why?
Because copper.
Why the fuck?
It's like a giant change jar.
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't the big boss after all.
5,000 silver. And 2,200 gold. And then partially buried in the heaps of mostly copper coinage, we also find a chameleon statue that looks like it is made of clay and covered in crystal beads that seem to change colors to match whatever is behind it. And 3 painted golden masks, children-sized, shaped like the faces of a bat, a monkey, and a parrot. Each of these probably worth about 75 gold. Let's see. And let's see. Next, we have a gold coronet shaped like an octopus with mother of pearl eyes. This thing probably worth about 2,500 gold.
Ooh.
Yeah. And assorted other things, including a vial, which contains a potion. A little black bead, and a bronze shield shaped like a screaming devil's face.
I want to look at that shield.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, it is very familiar in shape. I mean, you've seen this this imagery all over the tomb. So it's basically like the big open mouth that you see pretty much first thing as you enter the space. Yeah.
Does it seem magical at all?
Potentially. You can make an Arcana check. Yeah, definitely seems magical.
Becca, do you want these blueberries?
Yes! Oh my goodness! Just leave the fucking blueberries on the counter.
What the hell? I was gonna bring them to you if you
I
wanted
know.
them.
Right?
Never bring you shit
Late for
again.
that.
Everyone wants to bring me these freaking blueberries. I want the blueberries on the counter.
Okay, well, last time you got pissed at Eric for not bringing you ice cream, and I'm trying to bring you blueberries like a good friend,
No
and I'm never
interference.
bringing you anything else again.
Thank you, Laura. You missed a 5-minute conversation of me being very confused and Eric trying to continuously bring me these blueberries.
I mean, you say continuously.
Yeah, hey Becca, do you want these blueberries?
It sounds like I'm trying to like shove a bowl of blueberries like into your face.
Becca, eat these! Ah!
When really I kind of just did the same thing Laura did just now.
I just saw blueberries on the counter and was like, oh, maybe Becca prepared these and forgot to bring them up. I'll be nice and bring them up to her.
I know. I can relate to that.
No, I was just trying to eat my soup. All I want to do is eat soup.
Then eat it.
I did.
Becca, eat your goddamn soup.
Yeah. You want to eat your soup? You can't have your soup and eat it too. So
True.
You can only eat it but not have it.
exactly. The blueberries you can have and eat though.
I'll even buy you more blueberries.
We should all buy Becca some blueberries
Yes.
and give them to her right now.
Where's the other house?
Putting my
I
order
found?
in. What?
Where's the other house? Oh, there it is.
Oh. First world problems. Where's my other house?
You know,
I can't
this
sit in the
house-
chair at my second house.
this house has one room, okay?
It's an apartment.
So, no, that's a different thing. This is freestanding. It is a house.
No.
It's a
a
Cyrodiil
shack.
jungle house.
Ah. Jungle house. Gotcha.
Indeed.
So it's a Florida house.
Okay. So yeah. Anyway, back to the D&D things.
Yeah.
And it does seem like it's gonna be one of those nights.
Does it seem like dangerous magical stuff, or probably safe to touch magical stuff?
With the 25, it seems pretty standard for something that you might find on a shield. Probably some level of like abjuration magic. So you know, shields protect people. Abjuration magic protects people.
Okay, I'll pick it up and see if it does anything.
Okay.
After using my second wind.
Okay. Yeah, there's no immediate response, although you do, with the adventuring experience you have, you do feel like it would be possible to attune. Actually,
Yep.
let me check, because this might not actually require attunement. Now that I stop to think about it. Do, do, do.
Do, 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 do.
That's what I said. Yeah, no attunement necessary. So it's just a better shield. You have a +1 shield in your possession.
Oh, I already have one of those, so I'll hand it to Cyrene if she wants it.
I also already have one of those.
I'll hold it up over my head. Anybody want this?
I mean, it's probably its worth to weight ratio is probably higher than a lot of things.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I'll definitely take it with me. I just want to make sure nobody else actually needs it for anything.
What is it? A shield?
Yeah.
a +1 shield.
I'll need a fucking shield.
Okay. I'll just add it to where I was carrying that turtle shield from before.
Sorry, Fib's so upset about the plants not respecting her.
Cool. So, what else?
Okay, I can carry 25 pounds of things. So you say there's a chameleon thing? Can I look at
Yeah.
this chameleon thing?
You can. So it is a clay chameleon statuette covered in crystal beads that change colors.
I like it. And I want to take it.
Okay.
It turns you into a chameleon.
I'm okay with this. Is it magical?
No.
How does that work?
Yeah, it changes colors, but it's
Not
magical.
magic.
Huh. What is it made out of? Does it say?
Clay and crystal beads.
That's weird.
I think
Are the
it's
beads
cool.
magical?
And
We'll say no.
Alright. Fucking old magic.
I think it's cool and I'm taking it. I don't know how much it's gonna weigh, but
Not much. We'll say like half a pound.
okay.
Cool. What else?
I'll start throwing out my copper and silver pieces to make room for that shield.
Okay.
I make Fib less exhausted.
Oh my god, thank you.
Oh wait, no, I can't. I'm sorry.
Oh. Oh, okay.
I thought I had one more, but I clicked it and then it went to -1 because I
Then-
can't read.
Then I'm taking back my thank you. I'm not thankful for anything now.
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
good.
there was nothing to be thankful for, so that's great. Okay. So there's the statuette, the shield. What else? And a bunch of gold, silver, and copper.
Yeah. Potion and a little black bead.
A what potion?
A potion.
I let people identify those things. How much gold is there?
2,200 gold pieces. Although it sounds, well, no, actually, it doesn't sound like anybody's been scooping them up officially yet.
What?
I'm gonna identify whatever Cyrene wants, because I have so many first level spell slots.
Okay.
You can
I
also
have no idea
originally
what you
cast
said.
those.
Is there 2,200 gold
Yeah.
pieces?
Yes, there is.
Okay. Can I put all of them on me? The answer is no.
That sounded so sexy.
I take 1,200 of the gold pieces.
I can take 1,000 and leave behind 1,000 silver.
Is like an upgrade.
You take 1,000 gold, leave 1,000 silver.
Okay. So with the identifying, do we want the potion and the bead identified?
Yes.
Okay. The potion is a potion of diminution. When you drink the potion, you gain the reduced effect of the enlarge reduce spell for 1d4 hours. No concentration required.
That doesn't seem very good.
Are you sure though? I've used it.
Okay, I shake the bottle. And I say, damn, that didn't interrupt the process.
Is anyone gonna take the potion?
I'll take it. Cause I'm very big and sometimes I need to be small.
I used this to save my life once.
Was I DMing for that? I don't
Yes.
know
Ew.
what situation this was.
It's when we
Little
had
Brody.
it's when we had to flee. It was the Wednesday when Razo flipped over the stone thingy and we had to flee. And so I got really small to jump on someone's back so they could carry me. Yeah. I think it was the fly.
Hmm.
Because it had like a weight restriction. So, yep.
Cool. So yes, that is the potion. And then the not potion is this little black bead, which turns out to be a bead of force. Small black sphere measuring 3/4 of an inch in diameter, weighing an ounce. You can throw it 60 feet. It explodes on impact and is destroyed. Each creature within 10-foot radius of where the bead landed must succeed on a DC 15 dex save, or take 5d4 force damage. And then there's like a sphere of transparent force and stuff. Kind of a Pokeball, basically, except, you know, you don't like compact them so much.
Is there just unlimited uses?
What?
There's just one of them?
Yeah.
It's special.
It's amazing.
And it has unlimited.
It explodes on impact, so I feel like it's not
Yeah,
unlimited.
It says it explodes on impact and is
Okay.
destroyed.
Oh, I'm trying to read it, and then people keep talking, and I miss a sentence.
Well, generally
Oh,
in
okay.
D&D people talk.
I know. I'm just saying. That's why I keep missing sentences that are important.
You and your conversation. That's basically
You
what
know
I'm
what?
getting.
I had this in a different game and I never used it because it was one of those like I have to save it for the right moment. Like it's such a precious item. I can't use it. I have to save it. And then the game ended.
And now the game is like on the verge of ending. And
Yeah.
found another one. I'm just waiting for you to like throw it at the first thing that like comes around the corner into the group.
I mean, I definitely want this if no one else desperately, wants to take it.
You can have it, Fib.
Yay! Remember when Fib put a necklace of beads on and got her head blown the fuck off?
I do remember that time.
Mhm.
It's like in my head like a cartoon moment where like everything above her head is just smoke black and her hair is like up at crazy angles. Because how the hell do you survive that?
But yeah. So okay. So that is the thing that that y'all have now. And I don't know. Anything else anybody wants to do with the stuff in here?
I mean, unless people have more room for monies.
I have no room for anything.
0.
Yeah. I'm out of space. I already have 6,000 gold and nowhere to put anything else.
Okay.
Actually, how much gold was there?
I think the gold is
Now,
like
yeah, now it's all 0. Oops.
Oh, all the gold was taken.
Yeah, all silver. All silver. Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
so. Yep. What now?
We leave?
Let's find Sararak and kill him.
They told us, well, he left, so.
I don't care.
That's the happily ever after for the party, is adventuring ever after, trying to murder a lich.
What a wonderful life.
Yeah, isn't that though?
Hmm.
Surely they won't just like, have him walk in again and instantly kill a friend of theirs.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But yeah, so about the whole getting out thing. We've yet to find a way to do that.
We follow the bodies, right?
Yes. I mean, you know to follow the bones. You've not followed the bones yet, though, and so if there is perhaps another challenge that lies between you and the exit, you are not yet aware of it.
Okay, let me rephrase the. We go to leave the place. We go to leave the place by following the bones.
Can we take a short rest first? I'm pretty beat up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
probably
can do that.
Okay.
Okay. Um,
Why not? Ah,
that is most unfortunate.
you are unfortunate.
You are unfortunate. As
I-
demonstrated by your one.
Why do you keep getting quieter? I keep turning you up louder and you keep getting quieter.
Is anybody else having that problem?
I
You
feel
were
like
a little
it did at
quiet.
one
Yeah, you're
point.
pretty quiet tonight.
I turned you back up though. On my end.
I
Ooh,
have you
aren't
maxed out
fancy?
and I cannot make you any louder, Eric.
Yeah, same.
Okay, well, let me play around with that. Do. Voice and video. Okay, so I am maxed on my fader. Still quiet.
Yeah, didn't change.
Okay. And now?
Maybe a little?
Figured it out. Hold on. I'm actually going to peel things back a little bit for a second.
Hello.
Oh,
Yeah. There you are. I found you.
Yep.
Wrong setting.
Yep.
That sounded like you were talking away from the mic.
Sure was.
I
See,
went
I don't make things up all the time.
I went from having your volume at 113 to 53.
Yeah, no, this sounds much better.
Excellent. Okay.
it's so different.
It is. You know, like
I
the difference between
should
talking into a
certainly hope
mic and
so.
not talking into a mic. Basically. No, actually, it was pretty clear still. So.
Mhm. Yeah, that's why no one said something earlier.
That's actually kind of impressive because like
Yeah.
that mic was receded back into my headset. So
Oh wow.
yeah, that was like from by my ear.
It was clear, it was just very quiet.
Was it kind of like this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Yep, almost identical.
Perfect.
All right. So yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Too loud now?
Yeah.
Loud noises. I am speaking loudly, so that way, if you need to adjust things, you can.
Well, mostly it was the noise.
Eric, why are you ruining our D&D night?
Mm-hmm.
Because I hate you.
Yeah.
DM.
DM, arrest yourself.
All right. So, cool. Short rest completed. Then, more of the adventuring. Following the bones. And the bones lead you through another one of the archways off of the hall that you traversed to reach Mr. Fox previously. And as you do this thing, approaching the archway that is pointed out to you by the conveniently placed skeleton on the floor. Let's see. So, yeah, like you walk up, and this one, the wall is not tacky or squishy or doesn't feel like mud. And so it's probably a matter of a few seconds now that you've had your attention drawn to it before you discern the location of the button to open said secret door. I guess it would make sense, given the situation, first of all, to bring you back to the map. Well, I guess second of all, because first of all, I should situate your tokens on the map.
Yeah, I suppose I'm going first.
Okay, so we've got... I'll just get everybody in the hallway and then I'll let you kind of arrange yourselves. Not counting the almost half of the party that is composed of NPCs. And we'll put the Lucius token just kind of down the hall so that we still have a camera angle.
Sweet.
Alright, there we go. So the party is here.
Oh god, Roll20 just shit itself. Hang on. I had to zoom out and zoom back in. Because otherwise it does some weird shit. Okay, I'm good.
Indeed. Alright, so yeah, if anybody wants to rearrange, just for your knowledge, the door is directly east of Thorv. So yeah, what, if anything, do we want to do?
I am content.
Content?
Mhm.
Okay.
I am a cameraman.
Somebody just bumps into Lucius as he's like squatting down, getting the most dramatic angle.
Yes.
Okay.
Where'd Biff go?
He was in the Mr. Fox's room letting him copy a spell out of Lucius's book.
Should probably grab him.
I mean, you are done by now, so.
Probably. It was about an hour,
Yeah.
2-hour process or so.
Yeah, between the going back and the fighting and the resting and the,
Alright, I'll bring
coming
him
back
in.
here.
Yeah,
Cool.
So he's here.
Sweet. So no need for cameraman Lucius anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here.
Well.
And I will. There.
Cool. So, finding the mechanism, the door, so on and so forth. Yeah, Thorv, we doing this?
Yeah, I guess so. I'll
Okay.
warn Biff he probably doesn't want to stand behind me.
Alright. I'll just take a step over here.
Okay. So you open the door by pressing the little button. It recedes in, and of course, as is everything, it is the like screaming devil face. You like push it, slides into the stone. The door draws upward and open, and you do hear a faint cackling sound in that familiar Sararak voice as there's just this blast of cold damage. I need everybody to make dex saves.
Hey, look at that.
Okay, let me just do the NPCs here.
How much you want to bet it's still not high enough?
You don't know.
That's why I asked if anyone wanted to bet. If I knew, that wouldn't be a very good bet, would it?
I mean, maybe you know that it is high enough and you're trying to just score some easy winnings. Okay. So everybody fails.
Told
What
you.
the fuck? What the hell was the
27
save?
fails?
Wait. Oh, nope, I missed the 27. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
I mean, a
Fib is
23
okay.
missing is still ridiculous.
Yeah. Fib is okay. Well, not okay. But you take half. So everybody but Fib takes 24 points of cold damage. Fib takes 12.
What was the DC?
24.
Oh my god.
I was so close.
You were. Also, as that happens, like 5 feet behind Azaka and Bag of Nails, there is just this roaring flame that appears, engulfing the black curtain, burning it away. And yeah, I think perhaps it is time to clear the old initiative order.
We run away.
Run away. Do.
Thorv is so damaged already.
Yeah, I didn't get very many heals.
Oh.
After being at only one HP.
Why didn't you use more hit dice?
I used half.
Oh man.
Okay. Cool. So the flaming wall is at the curtain and slowly creeping in your direction. So Dragonbait gets to go first.
Wait.
Did Fib
So
roll
there's-
Oh,
twice?
Fib did not do the initiative thing.
Okay.
Floppy.
Instead of a curtain, it's now a solid flame wall.
So big flame wall erupted, ate up the curtain, and now it is beginning to creep north along the hallway.
Mm.
Okay.
But yeah, I will clear the old Fib initiative and we'll do the advantage thing.
Did anything positive
do.
happen from him pressing the button?
Yeah, the door opened, which I will pull away from the dynamic lighting layer in just a moment. So we got this, and inside, as you all get blasted and are recovering from that, and seeing the flames appear and all of this stuff kind of like all at once, Thorv, peering through as you are the kind of front line here, you see inside the door that you just opened. There is a pool of jet black ooze glistening inside a silent chamber, whose walls are decorated with relief carvings depicting black stars. And on that note, Fib, you get to go first. What would you like to do?
Okay, so there's nothing to like hit, right?
That seems to be the case. Yeah, just a big wall of fire that is creeping in your direction.
Fib doesn't like that. Cause why would I not get to hit? My speed is so low. Oh no! I want to go into this room. Do I have to spend extra movement to get past Thorv?
No.
Okay. If I go further in, do I see anything more?
Not really.
And you said it's like just a pool of like blackness?
Black ooze.
Okay, I'm gonna take a double movement and move in here, and then other people can get there too.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
And-
throw an inspiration to Thorv.
Cool. Let's see. What is Fib's passive perception?
It's so high. It is a 19.
Is it really? Okay. Well, in that case, Fib would see what looks like a little black marble that seems to have like rolled into a little crevice kind of around the sort of retaining wall that forms the pool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I touch it?
Sure. I mean, it's an object. You can interact with it.
I want to poke it with, cause I already used a movement and an action.
Yeah.
But I just want to poke it with like, I don't know, something I have like a python or something.
Okay.
I just want to see what will happen.
Yeah, you poke it and it goes like, it lightly clacks as you poke it with the thing.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just thinking like a horror thing of like, you're gonna become
Yeah.
goo or something.
I mean, hey, it's fair.
So now we know it's safe and we can touch it.
So the next person in is just gonna see Fib like hunched over this little black marble, like, it's safe.
Touch the marble.
Okay. So now dragon bait smells like ham, and goes in here. Do. Bag of nails. Similar situation. Everybody file in. Cyrene. Oh, not Cyrene. At initiative count 15, the firewall moves. So it sweeps north along the hallway, reaching Azaka's space. And so she is going to take some damage. Yeah, Azaka is engulfed in the wall of flames, cries out in pain, and now, Cyrene, it is your turn.
I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on the Wall of Flames.
That seems like a reasonable thing to do.
I thought so.
Okay. At what level? 3?
Mhm.
Make a check with your spellcasting ability.
$15.
Okay. So yeah, the flame just sweeps over Azaka, begins burning her away. Cyrene turns, casts Dispel Magic, and the wall is gone.
Wow, you couldn't have done that before it hit Azaka?
You know, I rolled actually decent on my initiative for once. It's not my fault the
quite good
flame
enough, but decent.
has such high.
Wait, what?
That's high.
Yeah.
Are you
initiative. I was distracted by chocolate, okay?
Oh, reasonable.
As long as it wasn't blueberries.
Yeah, those damn blueberries. Don't even mention those in the presence of her.
Becca fucking hates blueberries.
Like, it's not even hating blueberries. She hates those blueberries in particular. Like, fuck that bunch of blueberries.
Yeah.
It's not even that I hate blueberries. I'm just saving them for later. I want to eat them later. I do not want to eat them now.
But people want to give them to you now.
We just
We
want to
do.
give you the blueberries. We want you to be happy.
Yeah. I like how we keep
It's
bringing
like,
the fucking
I
blueberries
leave
up.
things all the place, all the time, and like the one time I don't want people to bring me things. What do? They only want to bring me things.
What?
Because we love you.
And do it when I actually want the things I accidentally leave downstairs.
Well, but they don't know that you leave them downstairs.
I'll just
accidentally.
ask you about every single thing you leave downstairs from.
That seems like a reasonable solution, yeah.
Becca's
Hey, Becca, do you want your
downstairs.
shoes?
Yeah.
Becca, you left this celery in the fridge. Did you want it upstairs with you?
Becca, you're downstairs. Did you want yourself upstairs? Just fucking log over, pick her up, carry her upstairs.
No, I wouldn't do that because how would she watch Rome with me?
It's fair, I guess.
Becca, we love you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I just see her back, so I don't know if she's like face palming or stewing in rage, or
I feel like both, probably.
she gave me a stare, but also like couldn't help but laugh a little bit.
You knew what you were getting into when you said I do, Becca.
Not with Laura. I did not marry
Hey,
Laura.
well, bringing your friends into this is your own fault.
You said I do want to continue being friends with you.
That's
Exactly.
true. That definitely seems like a sequence of words that came out of Becca's mouth at some point or another.
Exactly.
Laura was all like, "Hey, should we continue being friends?"
And Becca was
And
all,
then Becca was like, "I do want to continue being friends with you, Laura. Let us continue with our friendship."
I just like to check in every once in a while to be like, Becca, do you still love me? And just to make
But you
sure.
only ask that when you're drunk. So
well, she's gotta know when she's drunk. That's like
I
the
have to
time
make
ask.
sure. Yeah, I just gotta make sure, because what if you hate me now? That happens sometimes, so, you know?
even if I hate you, I still love Kitty. So I can't.
Oh,
kick you
that's
out.
true. That's true, that's true. What an angel.
So nice of her to provide you housing.
And she defends it by killing the bad voles that come in.
See, my little ass is the exact same drunk as Laura is, so I got lots of experience in college.
Is that Alex?
Mm-hmm.
I love Alex.
You guys are the same drunk. So.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, the NPC has returned.
He has.
Is he in the bathroom?
No, we can
Oh,
hear
the
his
car.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys just let us know when you start hearing him.
Yeah, that's like that's the one thing that makes him not an NPC is he has.
I mean, I don't know. That just seems like another like tropey thing that you can kind of like add to any character.
It's the stereotype of also he likes cars.
It's a very like Michigan NPC kind of thing, but
That's true, he's Michigan NPC man.
Okay. But yeah, so anyway, now that there's no longer a sweeping wall of flame creeping up the hallway at everybody, I guess we're kind of out of initiative. And, yeah, we have a pool of black ooze to investigate.
I will tell everyone in the room that the flame wall is gone.
Does anyone want to come touch this this black goo?
I suppose that's my job. Unless somebody wants to identify it first.
I heal Thor.
You have to touch it to identify.
I mean, yeah, I'd have to touch it to identify it. So
There you go, Thor.
Thank you.
I touched Thorv too. Doesn't heal him, but I just pat his shoulder. I don't have any heals. Sorry.
Thank you too. Alright. I guess I'll poke it with my finger and see what happens.
this is like the scene in Beethoven 2 when they have to poke the poop.
Poke the poop.
They have to see if it's warm.
Yeah, you know, as one does.
Well, they were chasing the puppies. You guys haven't seen Beethoven 2?
Probably at some point, but I don't know.
You haven't seen it enough to remember every single scene from it?
No.
I have not.
It's weird. I didn't know that happened to
apologize.
anyone. We'll also have to stream that.
I don't understand your parents.
What do you mean? Why?
How the fuck could you not watch Treasure Planet, but you could watch Lord of the Rings?
I think they liked Lord of the Rings.
So you could only watch things that they liked.
I mean,
But why did they like Lord of the Rings?
I don't know, probably because Aaron liked it. Usually if Aaron liked something, we could get away with it.
Makes sense. Okay. So, you touch the ooze. It is oozy. But yeah, like nothing happens. It's just kind of this like thick, sludgy, tar-like consistency. Yeah.
Okay. No, it didn't kill me.
We could throw a
Or
Nothic
did-
in it.
Throw what in it?
One of those guys we
No.
freed.
Yeah.
Because they're the ones who
A
said that this is-
monodrome?
No, the
No.
Nothic. The little one-eyed freaks that we freed that were chained up.
I think the monodromes
Oh.
are also one-eyed freaks, but
Monodromes aren't
chained up.
freaks.
Yeah.
yeah. It
That's
is the
fucked
chained
up.
up that.
Yeah, we could
The
throw a Nothic.
monodromes are my children. I don't understand why you're calling them freaks.
I'm not.
Okay.
But yeah, we could throw a Nothic in there. They said this was where we go out, right?
Can we
Yeah.
like walk around the pool of ooze, like, or is it just that's the only thing in here? There's no doors. Okay.
Yeah,
I moved in and I see that.
Can
Yeah.
we, like, take the ooze? Let's have some empty jars and fill it up with ooze.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you want to do that?
Yeah, I'm sure we have, like, empty potion bottles. Stuff.
I have a vial of water, so.
Okay, pour that out so we can put some ooze in it.
Mhm.
So you're just gonna like take a vial and like shove it down into the tar and like try and
Yep.
scoop it back
Yeah!
up? Okay. Cool. So whoever does that, as you do that, you like submerge the vial, and it's gone.
Oh,
Oh,
It just
well,
disappeared.
Even
Yeah, the
Wait,
vial is just gone.
the thing I poked it with didn't disappear, but the vial is?
Well, hold on. Did you poke the ooze or did you poke the little black stone at like down
Oh, I
near
guess I
the ooze?
poked the stone, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's some bullshit. At least we didn't put our hands in there. I really want to put my hand in it, just to see, you know?
I mean, like somebody has literally touched the stuff already and been fine.
Yeah.
Just when you put the vial down in there, the vial just vanished.
Question.
That's
Oh.
so confusing.
This little marble, like
Yeah.
stone thing, it's in a groove, and you said it can like go around, roll around, right?
It kind of looks like it maybe was like dropped and just kind of rolled and lodged in this little crevice thing.
Can I pull it out?
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna pull it out.
Okay.
Look at it.
Cool. Yeah, it's like a smooth black marble.
I'm gonna put it in my pocket.
Okay.
Souvenir.
Okay. I want to take my +1 longsword back from Azaka.
Okay.
and I'll throw that in there.
Okay.
It
Um,
disappears.
Yeah, so you throw the +1 longsword into the ooze, and it is swallowed up.
All right. I want to try and summon it back. So if it's on the same plane as me, it comes back.
Interesting. Okay. Let's see. You cannot bring it back.
All right. I'm not going in there. Sorry, Azaka. You're gonna find another sword.
It is a different plane of existence.
Well, good thing I didn't use Bob.
It's probably in the trash compactor, so we could just go get it.
That's on this plane.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
I mean, I can always get myself back to this plane.
Or we
You
can
want
grab
me
one.
to jump in there?
Why don't we grab one of those Nothics first? I think that's probably best.
Drop one
Well,
of them.
I mean, wait, okay, so we put the Nothic in there, and how do we know anything about the Nothic?
Uh,
I don't know. I
Well, no,
was just thinking
people.
of using it as a test.
It sounds like you guys are saying Noslet, which is what happens when you're trapped in Morth for 2 hours and can't morph back to your regular self.
Uh-oh. Grandma's poking it.
Okay.
We need someone who can message or sending.
I think I could do it. Maybe both of those.
Wait, does that require you to be in the same plane?
Actually, I can't do either one of
Yes.
those.
Oh,
Oh
wait,
no, I
are
can do
these-
sending.
Do these little Nothics these little Nothics, have they ever seen this? Or did, like, I guess they knew. How did they know? Like where to go? Because they said, I think they were the ones that originally told us which one.
Yeah, one of them like pulled the curtain back and was like, "Follow the bones."
So yeah, I'm gonna grab that one and I'm gonna see, how did you know that?
Do you grab him?
Well, just not violently, just, pull that one
Just give him
aside.
the full Batman
You like
routine.
put a Janeway hand on his shoulder.
Can we leave the same way we came in?
No,
Why?
because the
The door
door's
closed.
Can we
And-
wait? We can't open the door?
No, because all the opening stuff is on the other side of the door.
We're very
Can we
tired.
knock very loudly and maybe someone can open it?
I tried that. I tried that the night that I snuck away from you guys, and nothing happened.
Can we message the whatever Sneeple? Get them to open the door?
That could be a possibility. Do you have the ability to do that? I do not.
I do, but I'm not helping you.
Okay.
I'll send a message to them and just to say, please come open the door, and I give them directions.
I mean, they know where it is, but we are also not at the door, so.
Yeah,
we
but
could be
like
at the
we
door.
can get to the door, and by the time we get there, it'll be opened.
Hopefully.
So you message them and say that, and I'm like, did you not have the puzzle cubes yourselves?
I can't respond unless I want to waste another spell.
Wait, puzzle cubes?
Yeah, that's what you needed to open the door, remember?
But we left those
Didn't
in
we?
the thing.
Yeah, you did.
And someone
the
took them?
They are not there, apparently.
They said they were leaving a sentry. What the fuck? They said that they were gonna leave somebody to guard the entrance so that if we snuck back out.
Yep.
If you send her another one, well, yeah. If you send her, oh no, I wasn't there, so I don't know. Never mind. Out of character, I will say we do have a bargaining chip that we could possibly use against them.
I mean, we have the crown, so.
Yeah. Slapping it.
Yeah, you know.
Is it a non-Newtonian fluid?
It is. It is sludge.
It's okay. I am curious now. How does slapping something? What does that tell?
You
Like,
can.
what does that mean by Newtonian?
Non-Newtonian fluid is. Or were you gonna say it?
Yeah. So a Newtonian fluid would be like water. If you slap it, it'll react by giving way and staying in a liquid. Whereas a non-Newtonian fluid, when you slap it, it'll actually react by increasing the surface tension. So it seems like you're like slapping a solid.
Really?
Here we go. So.
That is cool.
Yep. It's any fluid that does not follow Newton's law of viscosity.
Gotcha.
So it can the viscosity changes under force to either become more liquid or more solid. So ketchup, when shaken, becomes more of a liquid and therefore is non-Newtonian. So it goes both ways.
Huh.
Yeah, it's like mixing a bunch of cornstarch and water together. You can run across it.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
But it still like flows.
Yep, but then yeah, once you stop moving, you sink into it.
Hats can also be a non-Newtonian fluid.
I love them.
Good science.
Yeah. So. Yeah, there you go. And yeah, it seems like you are slapping a solid object.
Yay!
Alright.
Okay, so we have two options. Jump in here and hope for the best, or ask them to open the door and hold the crown hostage until they do.
Or we could go torture the Arcanoloth some more.
What's up with that black marble that we found? Maybe that's important.
I pick it up.
I already have it.
Oh.
Yeah, he already. Yeah.
I will
I
hold
take
it
it
out. I'll
from
hold it
Bill.
out. No. I'll hold it out
No, I'm
in
just
front of
kidding.
me. And I'll say, well, I don't know. Does this look magical? Can somebody tell?
Yeah. It's probably in here for a reason.
Can I cast Identify on it?
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
I'll give it to you.
Here you go. And I do it as a spell slot.
Okay. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, okay. So the little marble does have kind of a faint aura of conjuration magic to it. Which, yeah, I mean, like with Identify, I guess really you kind of learn that it is a sort of catalyst that when cast into a particular place. Let's see, how do I put it? Creates something that can be used to teleport to some other place.
Oh.
So we melted a vial and a longsword +1. Is what you're saying. Or sent it to the ether.
Why would that
Well-
send it to the ether?
Or somewhere. We sent it some other plane that's not where we want to be.
Wait, I don't.
We have to toss the pearl into the pool and then jump in. I believe. It's a catalyst that activates what sounds like to be a portal.
Or something
no,
like that.
It's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's nothing else in this room at all of note, correct? Like no crevices, no notches, no anything.
Yeah, no, it's pretty much just a bare room, with the relief carvings on the walls depicting black stars. It is
Have we
quiet.
touched those at all? Have we messed with those?
No one has announced that intent to me, so we'll say no.
I want to inspect
I-
those.
I'll look at them too.
Okay. Yeah, make a perception or investigation check.
I will assist her
Okay.
because my checks on both are shit. So
I'll look for any hidden passages too.
Okay. All right. So yeah, 15. Just seems like your pretty standard artwork for this place, although admittedly a little less grotesque than has been the norm with the screaming devils and the, bloody feasts and all that shit. Thorv, I suppose. Yeah, you go ahead and make another perception check. Nothing.
Nope. Looks like this portal's the only way out that I can find.
Extra nothing.
Well, I just wanted to be sure.
yeah.
Okay.
I guess we just toss the pearl in and jump, right?
Cool. That sounds safe.
Yeah, I guess I'll go first again.
We can throw a Nothic.
No, we're not just sacrificing other people. The fuck is wrong with you guys?
Well, I mean, better
It's
than
trending more
us.
toward a party problem than like a PC problem, by the way. Like,
Yeah.
oh, there are other living entities around that
Use
that
them.
aren't me.
Well, no, it's just these freaking Nothics just popped up. We can use them.
Well, I think that's exactly what Eric said.
That does sound remarkably like that thing I just said. Anyway, yeah, Groma, you stick your arm in the thing. Yeah, like it seems to go down quite a ways. Some rather deep sludge.
We put the marble in. Have we put the marble in yet?
I don't
Nobody
think
said they
so.
put it in yet.
Okay.
Well, make sure Goramon's out first.
Okay. Does he shake it all about?
I mean, that is what it's all about.
He does the hokey pokey. He drinks himself
I'm
out.
gonna drink an entire bottle of wine right now.
Okay.
Because of you guys.
Okay. So, we doing the thing?
Mhm.
Okay. So, throwing the marble into the ooze, you watch it like kind of slowly sink beneath the surface. and there's like this little, like, as a little
Was
bubble
that
pops
your
up.
mouth sound?
That was a mouth sound, yeah.
TL.
And then the ooze begins to move, and in this weird, like, twisting motion, it's like it's being sort of twirled upward and together, forming a 4-foot tall black obelisk. A miniature version of the obelisk that stood outside the entrance to the tomb.
I'll touch it.
Oh.
Okay. As soon as Thorv makes contact with the obelisk, he vanishes.
I touch it.
Bye, Thorv.
Yeah. As soon as he's gone, I'm
Can
going to.
can you message Thorv?
I message Thorv and I say, "Where are you?"
Thorv, you're in front of the tomb, and there are some
Hello.
snake people staring at you.
I say, "Where are you, Thorv? I hope there aren't any snakes where you are."
There's lots of snakes here, but it looks
Fuck!
like I'm outside.
I am dragon bait, by the way. Like that was the last form I had taken. So
So he's definitely outside the tomb, and I have worse news: is a bunch of snakes around him.
That is worse news. Yeah. Well,
So I guess just follow.
Yep.
The snakes.
off to see Thorv.
yeah.
Off to see the snakes.
Okay. So everybody touches the obelisk.
We all touch it together. It's adorable.
The power of friendship and ooze.
Okay, goodbye, my new children. I'll be back for you. I'm talking to the mold. Did the
Okay.
monodromes touch it?
No.
I invited them to touch it. What the fuck?
Well, I can't banish them then, so they can find their own way home if they don't come.
Yep.
Okay.
Before we leave, can I tell them that, like, so, like, I know we didn't, do good before, but, like, this time I feel like we could actually get you back, but you have to come with us.
Okay. They like look at one another and make concerned modem noises.
I feel like that's valid, literally any interaction they have with.
Ever since the very first one, yeah.
I mean, giant chaos witch. Need we say more? Okay. So yeah, I guess like they probably don't have much else in terms of options. So yeah, they do the thing, and so everybody appears back out in front of the tomb, kind of scattered about the obelisk situated there. And yeah, you are immediately in the presence of a not insignificant number of snake people.
I'd look around for my sword. See if I can summon it back now.
Yeah, you look around. You don't see your sword. Try and summon it. Nothing.
I'm sad.
Should have put the shield down there.
Well, I can't
You
summon
have
the
a-
shield back.
Yeah.
You have a big, powerful sword. It's fine.
So that's the thing. And then after like a couple seconds, there's another series of like
Oh.
as another 8 creatures come teleporting in next to the obelisk.
They Nothics.
They are Nothics. And they're all just like looking around like, huh, what's this place? Yeah, the snake people. One of them walks towards you. He's like one of the he's one of the ones with snakes for arms.
Hip backs up.
And he says in common, "You have what we sent you in for."
What did they send us in for?
The crown.
The crown.
Fib. It
Perhaps.
has it so no one will ever see it. I couldn't find it.
So I mean, like, he looks at you and says, "You understand failure means death."
How many are there?
Let's see. There
For
would
somebody.
be
Like 4?
it would be considerably more than 4.
Hmm.
Probably like a dozen of the snake people.
Okay. How powerful do we think they are?
I mean, I also do not want to give them this crown.
Don't they
so-
want to like do bad things with it anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just want to summon Dendar the Night Serpent. I mean, you know.
Fuck that night serpent. Oh.
Does that
Um,
seem like a believable thing they can do with the crown? Or is it just, it seems like some religious
We don't know.
thing?
I thought we got like a legend lore or something on it. Maybe I'm completely crazy.
Oh, that Nico has asked a very valid question.
He has. Which I was waiting for somebody to ask about. Because the answer to that is no.
Shit! No! No! That. Mm.
Thor starts cutting off bags of gold.
Thor just like teleports in and just whoomp, like falls over under the weight of the gold. Okay.
I wanted to do an insight to see if I think we could take them.
I turn invisible.
Can you still?
I'm Moa. Well, I have Moa. Yeah.
No,
No?
you
No.
don't.
Noah's gone.
You don't.
Gone?
That's the point
Oh.
of this conversation.
Yeah.
So my hit points went from 138 to like 70.
Okay. I do have a very pressing question as well.
Yeah.
Is Yaka still around?
Oh, Yaka's not going anywhere.
Oh, thank God.
However, there is some other stuff to sort out here, which is. Let's
I'm
see.
not doing this. I'm just trying to read it because it's a big block of text. So
Okay. Let's see. As we pull this out, find the correct handout for this shit. Okay. Let's see. All right. So the other thing is the items that were associated with the trickster gods, meaning the ones from which you got their spirits.
my snake stick.
Your snake stick being one of them. Let's see. Yeah, so let's run down the list of things. The Ring of Protection from Obalaka. The Staff of the Python from Moa. The Pearl of Power, shaped like an egg.
Oh.
The Wand of Wonder. The Bracers of Archery. The Instrument of the Bards. and the robe of scintillating colors all turn to dust.
Fuck. Oh, that's unfortunate. What is happening in your room?
Becca is complaining about her snake.
I was eating the blueberries.
So you didn't want them, you fucking asshole!
Yeah,
I didn't want them then. I didn't.
but she could have brought them up there, and they could have sat up there instead of sat down there.
The fuck they could, Taylor. What's wrong with you?
I had to go downstairs anyways.
So I got a 25 to see if I think we could take these people.
With no trickster
I'm
god and
sizing them up.
considerably fewer magic items.
Yup.
It would be a fight.
But it would be a fight that we could win.
Possibly.
Okay.
Man, the trickster gods fucked us.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Like, yo guys, here's some nice helpful items.
But like, don't build your future plans around them
Yeah.
at all.
Ah, yep.
Glad they said something.
Yep.
Is there water in the area?
Let's see. Is there water? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a look. I think it's on this map. Oh god, it's taking forever to load for some reason. Negative.
Are they like all bunched up together, do you think, in like a 40-foot, well, like a 20-foot radius?
I mean, it's a valid question. Let me start. Let me get all this stuff like situated, because we do have a map for this.
Okay, I don't want them to have the crown because I'm selfish, but I also don't want them to have it because I don't want a serpent to be summoned.
Okay, so we have the party plus 8 Nothics.
And
Oh,
if you,
do you guys hear Tim?
Yep.
oh, I don't. I guess I don't know if I can over the mic though.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
What's the value of that 50 pounds of adamantine that we found? Is it better or worse than gold?
Freaking
I can carry some stuff now that my staff has disappeared. I have a bit more room.
I will have to double check that, Austin, so just give me a sec.
Okay. I guess I'll set the block of 5,000 gold on the ground for now.
Okay.
So I can actually be at weight. Can't split that in pieces.
Okay, so we get rid of all the PC minis elsewhere on this map.
I wish I had message.
Okay, so then we kind of like spread everybody else out. Do. Just so many minis. All the characters.
If only we had Plaid still. He could take these guys.
Don't forget about Biff Longsteel.
Yep.
Yep, that is a person too.
Oddly enough, we have 2 dragon baits right now.
Yeah, they didn't even... Does anyone look bad on hit points?
Thor.
Yeah, Thor's not.
Thorv
looking
is not great.
Yeah, I'm not
Um,
great either, but
at
I
all.
don't look good to start with, so.
Yeah, I just figure it's kind of pointless healing you because you probably have like 10 hit points.
I got more than a familiar.
Okay.
Okay.
Viv reaches over and taps Thorv on the hand.
Thank you so much.
It's better than nothing, alright?
Okay, just
I'll use my
bringing
second
all
wind
the
as
snake
well.
people. Okay. All the Sneeple.
It's better than your stuff.
I get 11 more to that.
Oh.
Yeah, you get your level too.
Whatever.
So I think a good number of the snake people might actually qualify for this this large area that Fib might be inquiring about.
Fib may not be the only person inquiring about this particular large area.
Viv would like to cast a spell when she is able to.
Okay.
AKA when you're done with all your mini stuff.
Yeah, there are a lot of them.
Yeah, I would like to see the battle map before casting.
Weak.
Just fucking go for it.
Alright.
I wish I was a sorcerer bard.
A Sorcerbard?
Sorcerer bard. Are these the ones that would like charm us and shit?
Yeah.
Some of them, yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, this is gonna be a fucking encounter. Okay. Let's do that. And
Even if we die, we at least
Counter charm
ended the
isn't
best
that
way for
good.
us.
Look at this. It's only for one turn, and it takes my whole action.
Yeah, it's not.
That's
the
kind of
greatest.
bullshit.
I mean, although you are sacrificing your turn for the ability for nobody in the party to get charmed,
I guess.
or at least advantage on it. So
Biff! Oh my god.
I'm not doing anything anyway. I don't know what you expect me to actually do.
Fuck yeah, look at Biff!
I want you to know that his nat 1 is lower than mine.
and that's important, damn it.
Isn't that one? Or is it? You mean the roll itself?
Mm-hmm.
I'm very impressed with you for rolling a 1, Becca.
For what?
For not rolling a 1.
No, rolled a 5.
Yeah. See, it says randomizing dice rolls. Sort of. That means roll 20s, not random.
I mean,
That's because nothing is truly random.
yeah.
Not truly random.
Why is my character sheet broken? Okay, here we go.
So yeah, Fib.
Oh, it's been so long since we were outside. Oh, there are a lot of like different kind of guys.
Yeah.
What's with this big one? What's that big one doing?
Being a big snake guy.
That's fucked up. Okay. Wow, they're like so spread out. That's not fair.
I wish their borders were different. Like friendlies versus unfriendlies.
Hmm.
Oh, I see what you're talking
Oh,
about.
because of our big eye, guys.
Yeah, because of all the Nothics.
Okay, I want to put down. I mean, can I go or do is
Yeah.
okay? I want to put down a synaptic shock.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets like all these guys. Oh, that's not what I thought was gonna happen.
Where's the leader guy?
So there's the one that's talking to Fib, and then there's the apparent leader, which is those are different ones. The one that's talking to Fib is this little guy like up here.
Oh shit! I didn't even see that guy.
Yeah, he's there.
Who's this?
That
Wonder
is another
Woman?
snake person.
That looks like Wonder Woman.
And the apparent leader?
No, that'd be
No,
over
no.
here.
Okay. I'm not saying that is the apparent leader. Oh, the big guy that I can barely see, even though
Yeah,
it's
that
right
one.
outside? Why is he faded?
Is he hiding?
right
Are we
outside?
supposed to be able to see him?
I mean, actually, you shouldn't not be able to. Oh, it's because this is technically the first level of the tomb as well, and so it did the darkness thing because. Yeah, here we go. Global illumination. There, it's daytime now.
It didn't change.
It's
say so.
taking forever. Give it a minute.
I mean, we can still see him faintly. I don't think it's like.
I mean, Roll20 may never work again, so we'll just see what happens.
He's pretty camouflaged. Like, I will definitely miss him a billion times.
Look at how bad my roll was. 2 1s? Shit.
I am legitimately beginning to question. Yep, there it is. Page unresponsive.
Cool.
I'm not on the initiative either.
And
Good
why not?
lord,
Are
there's
you even
so
on
many
the
turns.
board?
Yeah, I'm on the map,
Oh.
but I'm not.
Yeah, 1 second. I had to individually select people because obviously a group select there would be a fucking nightmare.
Oh no, my page froze.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I just turn off the dynamic lighting then because we've already done all the exploring bits.
Well,
Let's just hope I
mine
can load the page again.
Mine just
It just
says
updated for me.
a web page is slowing your. Yep, there we go. That fixed it. It was slowing my browser down.
I mean, that is not surprising.
Page unresponsive.
Yep, just got that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
And it
ahead and turn that off if I'm able to. Otherwise, hey, we may have just fucking blue screened Roll20 for this campaign forever.
Yay.
I'm still in it.
So it's working 100% fine for me. Does that mean that Gromon just kills everything?
Yeah, me too. The
Yes.
doppelganger just
Okay.
loots everybody's pockets and runs.
Oh,
Hey,
there's
but-
no price tag. I guess it's free.
It's not even refreshing.
Oh god, this is.
I tried to refresh and it said page unresponsive.
Oh, I just flat out closed it and reopened Roll20.
Yeah, no, I'm working on that bit, and it's still fucking rough.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
having a hard time getting to a different website. Okay, here we go.
All right, maybe we do. Fuck your dynamic lighting.
I wonder
And
if it's your
fuck your
internet.
no, okay,
No?
so the fact that it's advanced fog of war and dynamic lighting is a lot.
Oh, yeah, everything just became visible.
I know, that's because I fixed it.
Cool. I personally don't think it was broken before.
Mhm.
Fucking Biff dies.
Joke's on you. I'm Dragonbait.
Dragonbait dies.
No.
Which one?
How do you feel about that one?
He already died once. I grieved and I'm over him.
Is Roll20 moving for you guys?
Yeah, it is now. If you reload, it should be much less messed up.
Yeah.
Okay, and Austin, could you ping your token? Because I have a sneaking suspicion that somebody, yep, somebody is in fact in your space. There we go.
Perfect.
That's why I didn't select you.
Rascally
Okay.
Nothic.
Cool. Alright, so Fib does that thing.
It just can't get that other one too.
Alright, but then we do have saves from all these other ones. Okay.
Jeez,
I
it's
love
still
your
going
circle.
so slow.
It's a very good circle.
Mhm. You
Look at
couldn't
that.
have, you know,
One too short. I couldn't have what?
drawn a circle, done a circle instead of a rectangle, but
I don't know how.
hold Alt.
Okay.
Look at that.
That and DC 17 and 21 and
More and more circles.
Wait, these numbers you're saying are so high. What the?
they're your numbers.
Oh, I thought. Wait, these are the saves though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too high. Why do they get a nat 20 when I want to fail it?
So, yeah, the dumb ones do a dumb.
Well, they all take damage at least.
Yeah, and then we do have that other like weird effect that I will mark. That, and then also this guy. Okay. Cool. So just big psychic blast. You
And then
see...
she does put the crown on her.
Okay. Then, assuming that is your... I mean, do you want to move or anything? Or...
Let me check my inspiration. Does Thorpe still have an inspiration from earlier? Because I gave you one, but I don't know if you...
I haven't used it now.
Okay. I will give an inspiration, to... Sirenny.
Thank you.
And that is...
Okay.
And she smirks at the one who was talking to her and kind of straightens her crown.
All right. So
Also a snake person.
it is.
Yeah.
Okay, the Nothics have no idea what the hell is going on between you all and the snake people. And are going to do defensive Nothic things. Which is to say, they're going to do their best to stay the hell out of the way for the most part. Diving into bushes and just generally not getting involved to the best of their ability. One hides behind Sirenny. Yeah, I think they all do kind of like just flow in that direction for the most part.
I figured they'd help us fight. What the hell? If I delete this, I can't delete tokens, right?
You
Uh,
can if you have control of them.
Yeah,
So I don't have control of any of these guys.
there you go. Okay. So big boy.
The restaurant?
Yeah, the restaurant.
Yay! I love it.
Okay, so we're gonna see some stuff from the big fella, who is going to slither his way on up here. Kind of like unsettlingly fast, if we're being honest. And let's see.
He says, I should have never trusted you. As all evil.
Angry hissing noises.
Yes. That too.
Well, yeah, I guess he's gonna use all 40 feet of his movement to get up here.
Fucking asshole. I hope he kills Biff.
Just wait for me to kill Taylor again. Okay.
It would be funny. I feel like this is our actual last night.
It's my last night. I'm not making another character. Fuck that.
Just rage quit, like.
When I lose 3 characters in a matter of like 10 sessions, I'm done.
Okay. So slithers up, swings on. Yeah, I mean, like, they know Thorv is dangerous, so here we go. Swings twice with the scimitar. Well, no, actually, first gonna try and constrict Thorv, I think is the plan. So, nope.
Is there Sky?
Yes.
Okay.
How happy is Sirenny to see Sky finally?
I'm so happy, but better yet, it's better for my spell.
Okay. And then 2 swipes with the scimitar. 1, 2. 20 does not hit you.
Correct.
26, however, does hit you.
Yeah.
For 9 points of slashing damage. And then it is Azaka's turn. Azaka is going to do Azaka things, although, right, she doesn't have the cool sword anymore, so she's going to...
No.
she's going to shoot. 1, 2. She hits once, dealing a little bit of damage, and then... she is going to do some, like, support role, well, I mean, kind of support, like, control, I guess, stuff, and run up on this dude, so as to occupy him and threaten him with, opportunity attacks, even if it's just bonking him with her bow. Bag of Nails, once again, finds himself fighting enemies who are probably not so very susceptible to poison. Alright, Bag of Fails. Let's see what we got.
I mean, he had his glory time in the tomb.
Yeah. So he just yelling, brandishing his short sword, runs into battle and starts trying to climb the Yuan Ti abomination over here and just carve it up.
Oh, awesome.
And he goes for a ride, but in true Bag of Fails fashion, doesn't roll higher than an 11 to hit.
That's fine.
Fucking Bag of Fails.
Okay, then we have the Yuan Ti folks with the headdresses.
Gosh, it's gonna take forever for it to be my turn.
Alright, so we've got... Yeah, this seems good. Like, oh, hey, you've got AoEs? Well, guess what? I've got AoEs. This one down here begins and casting a spell.
You need to
And
zoom out.
you are cutting out. You are just silent now.
How about now?
That's better. All right. Well.
Hey, that's too much.
What do you mean it's too much?
I
What are you
feel
talking
like
about?
it looks like I know what that spell is, and I don't care for it.
Okay. So, casting, conjuring, a sphere of blackness and bitter cold.
Is he casting it?
I did say very specifically.
Okay, well then
This
you
one
said
casts a
a different
spell.
thing. Well then you changed it.
No, I didn't.
Okay, I'm
You changed it to
counterspelling.
conjuring.
Whatever. I'm a counterspell.
Okay. At third level, I see.
She just wanted you to measure.
Well, it wasn't me measuring, so it's okay.
Oh,
Um,
I couldn't tell.
however,
Oh, I thought it was. That's why I got so.
yeah, well, no, it's fine.
Oh no, that's
Someone-
me. I'm blue.
Becca.
I have a spell that has a radius of.
How dare you ruin
60
her metagaming?
So
Yeah.
It's
Um,
not
it-
metagaming. They've
I'm
used it
just
before.
if
joking.
you look, you can see who has what color.
I know. I
I-
just wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't care about that.
So this one's spell fizzles.
Also, 4 people have blue.
So they're
But not
slightly
Eric.
different blues.
No. Eric's purple.
You're purple.
You're purple.
No, I'm not. I'm blue.
You can change them at will too.
Yeah,
So
but
Yeah,
I have
and
had
4
the
people
same color
chose the same
since the
color.
very beginning because I am blue.
Oh,
it randomly switches sometimes too.
it
Like
does
mine's-
I
absolutely
switch
not.
it back. I'm always Tyranny is always that color.
Anyway, pay no mind to my color.
Nico, you're blue.
Yeah, Nico, that's a blue.
It is very clearly like a plum purple.
It's blue. It's
think
the
it's
navy
blue.
blue. Your color on your screen might be off.
I'm verifying the hex code right now. It's purple.
Yep.
It
What
might
a
fall
night
under
this is.
violet because violet is a blue shade for whatever
That's
stupid
not
reason.
violet. Can we play? Let's play.
What is this play? There's none of that.
Oh, what's Groilmod doing?
What is Grandma doing?
Groilmod just put out a big blue circle.
Yeah, Gromod,
I
stop
told
it.
you it would fall under
Yeah,
violet.
girl mod.
And violet is a blue, not a purple.
It's violet, so that's like extreme violet.
Violent violet. There's an
Uh-oh.
M there.
Whatever.
Okay, so something like that seems good.
Nico's naked now.
Okay, so more conjuring, more cold, more darkness, and slurping sounds. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so when people start their turns, there'll be more shit to deal with. Won't that be fun?
That's fucked up.
Yeah, in the meantime, you just hear soft whispers and slurping. Cool.
You wanted me to cancel the first thing, you cheater.
I mean, they were literally casting the same thing, so I just figured I'd give you the chance to cancel a thing if you wanted to.
Okay, that's fair.
And then the big dumbs get to do big dumb things. And Their deal is they have a minus D4, right? And then they can only do an
minus
action or a
D6.
D6. Okay, cool. All right. So, Big Dumb over here. Rawr, claws. Okay, so I feel like a 7 doesn't need that minus D6 to hit Biff, but then we
This is
got
very weak.
let's see. Ooh, double sixes.
Get one more 6.
Hail Stan. Anyway. Okay, so one of them is still gonna hit Biff for what is this? 3 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then Big Dumb over here. Hut. Just gets there, has to dash to do it though. And same. And
Wait, who the fuck is yellow now?
nobody. That's the when you mark waypoints thing.
Oh,
When you move your token. Do you not know how to do that?
nope.
Check this out. Watch Azaka.
Nothing's happening.
Well, I'm watching her.
Oh wait, here we go. If I do that.
Ah!
I knew that command once upon a time, but I do not remember it at all.
Oh! Azaka's so fast.
She's a cat.
It's true.
That's true.
Okay, and then the other one, who is not even more dumbified, is going to also attack Biff. This is just going to be a good time. Okay. Swings once, twice, 3 times. Wow. Okay. So that's going to be all misses. Had to double check your AC there for a sec, but yep, all misses. Then
Did they have to use their D6?
that one was not affected by that spell. I'm
Oh.
talking this one here. Then the pureblood, who cannot currently see into all the slurpy coldness, is going to just take a shot into it and see what happens. Shooting for somebody.
Wait, what's this big circle for? From?
Cold and slurping. And darkness.
Okay.
And it hurts.
Okay.
Okay. Shooting. Short bow. Missing. Okay. Dragonbait starts his turn in the shit. Going to have to deal with the thing. Okay. Takes 2d6 cold damage. And then is going to charge forward into the fuckery. So it's difficult terrain, which means Dragonbait is going to go 1, 2, 3. No. Dragonbait, why are you in the middle of everything?
That's where you put him.
Yeah. Whoever's playing Dragonbait is doing a shit job. Just throwing that out there. Okay. He swings. 1, 2, 3. And from the same direction where you just heard a bow being fired, you hear a snake person being chopped to bits as Dragonbait.
Annihilates him.
Yeah. Cool. Then Dragonbait also ends his turn in the shit, which means more fun times. Dex save. Do. Okay. So that is going to be. Whoops, not what I wanted. There we go. Okay. Growlmod. It's dark and cold and slurpy, and you're going to start your turn by taking some damage. 10 points. Cold damage.
Okay.
And it's difficult terrain, just for reference.
I think I can make it there.
You can.
I don't like being right here, but I guess I'm gonna attack this one
Okay.
with my Yicklewa.
Hell yeah. Nice. Okay, so... And nice again. So 6 plus 9, 15. Okay, this one is big and dumb and very hurt.
Beautiful. That is it.
Okay, Thorv, as you start your turn, you take 7 points. Cold damage.
All right. I move to here.
Yep, okay.
All right, and then I'll attack the big guy.
Big guy. Okay. Yes. All of them, yes.
I'll action surge and do that again.
Okay. Okay. 20, 31, 44, 55, 62 points of damage, if I'm totaling that up correctly.
How's he look?
Just look better. Pretty bloody.
Good. That's it.
Okay. Understandably so. Okay. Biff, you commence your turn and take some cold damage.
I pretty much just die. There's literally nothing I can do. So I've got not much.
Let's see.
Well, yeah. Give me the cold damage first, and I'll tell you what single-digit hit points I'm at. So
No, it's not going to be single digit. It's
No.
so you take 11.
okay. Well, I'll be at single digit. So my options are disengage and take 3 steps, and then take cold damage and die. Or I can run south and attempt to take 2 hits from these guys and hope I don't get fucking killed. And then I still have to do something, disengage or I'm dead. Or I can enact one other option that I doubt is gonna fucking work.
You gave 2 options that have the possibility of you surviving.
Not really, considering I'm gonna take 2 hits, and then if I fall, it's instant 2 death save fails. After that,
They seem to have quite a trouble actually hitting you, though.
well, you say that, but I have an AC of 14. These things just fucking suck right now.
One of them has a -6 or a -D6.
Right. So my other thought, and this was what I was going to do had this all not gone fucking tits up. I was just gonna turn into a snake person and try to sneak out. So I don't want. Basically,
that's
I want to
good.
look at the nearest one and say, I want no part of this, and I want out. I will leave you guys alone. You can take the crown. I just want to leave.
Okay, so you're saying that to what, big fella over here?
Yeah, anyone that's fucking looking at me. I don't want to die. I just want to leave. I've been
I
stuck in
wanna
that.
live.
I've been stuck in that fucking tomb for so long. So,
Okay. Cool. I mean, if you want to like plead for your life, that is
Yeah.
a thing you can do.
Survival instincts, yes. I feel like at this point in time, I'm going to plead for my life because I don't know what else to fucking do.
Okay. Yeah, make a persuasion check.
Right. Nope. Well, I wouldn't have had read minds up. Like that's an action, right?
I believe so.
I mean, could I have tied that in?
You can read minds.
I do have
don't
a
know.
read thoughts action, but well, I die.
I mean, would you like to do anything else for the rest of your turn to try and mitigate the dying?
Yeah, I guess I'll. That's my action.
Out of the cold.
Becca, you're muted.
I literally can't though. Where am I
Yeah,
gonna
you
go?
can. Right here.
Is that a
I
spot?
mean, you can try to
stand?
push
That's
past
a wall.
people, can't you?
Yeah, that's a wall.
I thought he could. I thought. Okay, is it complete the wall?
Yeah, it's a wall.
Just push through them right there.
Yeah, yeah. See what that's what I'm saying.
Stand on top of Gorolod.
Cool. Yeah, I guess I'll just stand here and.
I'm on my head.
I got nothing I can do. I guess I'll try to. Fuck it, I'll embrace the sweet relief of death. 1, 2, and I guess I'll take the heck of opportunities.
Okay.
So,
Let's see.
try to get
So,
closer to Cyrano.
Broodguard with a minus
Uh,
d6.
If you only move 2, move 1 more towards me.
I will, but I'm gonna let him
Okay.
do the damage before I even bother.
Okay. So we do have a. Wow, with the minus d6, it is exactly 14. So that's going to be 4 points of slashing damage.
Alright.
And then. Big boy.
Yep.
Let's see. Make sure I get the right character sheet. Why are there so many of you?
You did this to yourself.
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Swings. That is an 11.
Wow. Okay. So, we're literally fighting a bunch of stormtroopers, I guess.
Maybe.
Alright. Well, you got one more, I guess.
Okay, yeah, you're trying to make the move towards tyranny.
Yeah, you got one more. Well,
Yep.
you got the big guy, and then the 2 little guys. Did you both?
Oh, that's right, because you had the 2 little guys on you.
Yeah.
That's right. That's what I missed.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah,
this
I was
one
just
with
waiting for the
no d6. Well, don't need the d6. That's an 8.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, I'll take an extra step towards tyranny.
Okay, and let's try number 4.
Yep.
12.
No, okay. Alright. Well, as I just wade through these guys that are literally swinging and missing. Alright.
I told you.
Uh,
If you just dashed, you could have gotten out.
It's whatever.
All hope is lost.
So, damage for ending my turn here.
Embrace the void.
I don't think
Why
get
didn't you
into
just go
endgame.
past
You
Broil
did
Mod
not
so that you
ending.
don't?
I can't go any further.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he can't.
He would be on Broil Mod.
Yes.
Oh, because you
I-
didn't dash.
Yeah, right. So make a dex save.
Wait, can he be on Broil Mod? Because Broil Mod's small, isn't he? Can't they share a space?
Gromod would have the feet. I don't know exactly what the. I feel like it's just moving through, right? It's not like you can move through any. Fuck, I forget.
I don't think you could be in the same space as someone just because they're small.
I mean, generally that is how the
Yeah.
rule works, unless there's a thing specifically
I thought there was a
Override
thing that.
that.
I don't know, maybe not.
Let's see. Races, Goblin. Do. He does not have such a feature. There you go.
Okay.
So, okay. So, dex save from Biff.
Right.
Hey, good save. So you only take 3 points of acid damage,
Okay.
and then we move to the Sneeple, who are going to hurry things along, doing stuff. Okay,
I keep
one.
thinking the snakes are drow.
Okay, so this one does the whole attack Azaka and shock and awe. She can't take damage from you. Oh no. Then this one. Comes up, swings a sword, and misses Thorv. And then swings again, this time, but whispering. Oh no, not the toggle one, that's not what I meant. Just do the whisper one. Okay, 18. Misses. Then, more Sneeple. This one comes over, attacks. All the actions. This one shoots at Thorv. Nope. Then, the one that got stuck in all the shit because his friend did not see him there and might not have cared either way. Takes some damage. And then can't see to do cool things. So is going to try and attack with the snake arms. Yeah, like that. Just
I had my
Um,
mic off, so only you heard it.
yeah. Yeah, snake arms, go. That is going to be against the nearest Nothic. Because F these Nothics, apparently. Bite you with my hands.
Ew.
Alright? It's weird and gross. Snake hands. And then runs away. And you can't see him, so no opportunity attack from the Nothic. Actually, yeah, no, he was. I was gonna say we might be able to save some damage for Biff there, but no, because there were points where you could see him through all the fuckery. Sirenny.
Oh my, it's my turn.
Oh my.
Mhm.
Ew, boy.
I'm gonna cast this spell. Oh, I'm not gonna cast it at level 3. That is a lot. I'm casting it at level 4.
Damn.
And I'm just gonna max out that damage. So it's actually 40 damage. And I'm gonna have the lightning strike go I don't know, I can put it right here, right? And hit 3 of them?
Let's see. So
So
each
within
creature
5
within
feet.
5 feet. Yeah, if you smite the one that's like between big fella and the other dumb guy.
Yep.
Okay.
By the way, this is a 60-foot radius, so there is a storm cloud above us that's just 120 feet.
Okay, so you just do your best storm impression, and
Yeah. Yep.
dex saves everywhere. Okay, so What is your max damage here again?
40.
40. Okay. The one to the north is nearly obliterated. The one in the middle is completely obliterated. And let's see. Big guy here is looking really rough. Okay. Anything else from Sirenny?
Ooh. I can't cast a heal on Biff right there. But that's also an action. I think I like my position, so no, that's it.
Okay.
Oh wait, I hit them with lightning, right?
Yeah.
I get to do something. Where is it? Where is it? It's somewhere in here. 1 second.
Okay, would you like to do that to both of them?
Yeah.
Okay. So, poof.
I'm assuming no one gets opportunity attacks, but
No, but
they just go pew, they fly. They get struck by lightning and fly
I was
away.
gonna say that would have helped Biff were it not for the fact that it also would have hit him. Okay. Cool. So, Fibblestib Shadowcloak.
It's going to hit all. Oh no, I did it again. All these people.
Okay.
Is this thing actually here? What was?
I mean, it's a thing that is in the module, just like overlooking this area, but it is not a thing that is in this
Okay.
encounter.
Okay. Well, it hits all these guys.
Okay. That's
Oh,
few
do
enough.
I need to do? Do I take damage?
Yeah, you sure do. You take.
Do I need to make a save or anything?
Not yet. First you take 6 points of cold damage,
Okay.
and then you can do that thing, and you choose a point within range. Cause yep. Okay. So, this guy just dies,
Yay!
and this guy just dies.
Oh.
And then saves. Okay. 8. Okay. And so that one is also now looking mighty shell shocked. Cool. Anything else from Fib?
I'm going to move out of here,
All right.
and I can just make it out, cause I'm still very slow.
Maybe pushing him away helped Fib.
Oh, you're
It
still very
really did.
slow?
Yeah.
Oh, you're half as slow.
Oh.
You're twice as slow.
Yeah, because difficult terrain.
Then I'm right here, because my movement is 7.5 feet.
Fib is literally immobile.
Fib just like lays down and rolls.
Like crawling.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So at that point then, give me a dex save at the end of your turn.
Okay. Here we go. Oh no. That's a low one.
That is not excellent.
Fib's just gonna slip and fall on her butt.
Okay. You do, however, roll high enough to make the save against the acid damage.
That's
Yeah, so that's cool and means that yeah, no, we're good there. Okay. Actually, did I fuck that up? Let me look up at something really quickly. Do. Yeah. Biff, take 3 hit points back. Because it is not for half, it is just save or suck.
Ah.
Okay. So yeah, Fib's fine-ish, apart from the darkness and the slurping and the cold. Then the Nothics all cry out in pain as the DM has to mark damage on all of them. And
Poor
then
babies.
should have just sacrificed them, obviously.
Yeah, if we threw them all in the fucking portal, then we wouldn't have had to have the DM suffer through health.
We don't know that the snakes would have let them pass.
I don't know that they would have gone to where the snakes are.
Yeah, I mean there's that possibility. Okay, so just big old nope. They're gonna like dash and do everything that they can to get the fuck out of here. So do. 3. I can go there. There. Okay. We are in just full-on clear out mode here. That one's gonna like take the opportunity attack, 'cause fuck it. They all run in a this way direction. Out of where it matters what happens to them.
You know, this could all be solved if we just killed that stupid spellcaster.
I mean,
Which
there's
one?
also that.
The one who told us this information?
No.
The one over here who, yeah.
Yeah.
Fib's working on it.
Yeah.
How bad do they look?
A little hurt. And Fib doesn't know that because Fib can't see right now.
It's taken so much damage though.
So much. Okay, big guy's dead. Let's take him off the initiative order. Azaka switches to not a bow. Does the killing. Probably not killing so much as maiming. Swing. Hey, that's good. Okay. Cuts into this guy twice. Bag of nails. Rides the Yuan Ti abomination down to the ground and then runs up on this guy. Fuck it. Balls to the wall. We're going honorable death. Now's the time. Short sword on the snake guy. And hits both times. Just runs over and like stabs this guy twice and he just collapses.
Alright, bag of nails, turning into fucking, like, Keanu Reeves here.
Okay, then we get to the other spellcasters who... I mean, the one continues with the concentrating and should open their character sheet faster. There we go.
Did they make con saves to keep concentrating?
Yes.
I hate them.
And then they see Bag of Nails, and they go all like holding out their hands and actively yelling, "Eldritch Blast!"
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
As long as they blast eldritchly.
I mean, that's what's really important here.
Yes.
Okay, so hits Bag of Nails once, and he is teetering on the brink. Just gets blasted and like kind of turns, does the like, wipe the blood from his mouth thing, and like gets ready to charge at the spellcaster. Then this one over here sees all of you uncomfortably close to her spellcasting self. And let's see. I think we're gonna go. No, I did not say anything to you, actually, Cortana, but thanks.
I think you did.
Well, it's fucking wrong. Okay. This one. Puts distance between itself and most of the people. And then Eldritch Blast twice. If it would let me do the thing. Okay. 1, 2, directed at let's say Groilmod. So he came out and was doing some serious, well, nah. Probably Cyrene because of the smiting.
Mwahaha.
So that is a 20 to hit Cyrene.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, and then a 22.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take 21 combined. Well, no.
What?
You take 6 points of force damage from the first one, and then 4 from the second, as they are both halved because of your brooch.
Yay! I also am immune to magic missile.
This is not magic missile.
It's
I know.
close, but
But
She just wanted to keep saying it, like in case,
in case one of them decide they want to use magic missile,
Yeah,
directed her way.
yeah. Okay, then the dumb
how
guys.
disappointed are they?
A little bit. Okay, dumb guys attacking Cyrene because the smarter one decided to do that, so I do that too. What is Cyrene's AC? We can streamline this.
19.
19. 2 of those miss off the bat, and the third one misses because of the D6.
Damn.
Then,
I was hoping they would hit.
damn. This one attacks Gromod.
That was the most common way I've ever. So
15 AC.
15 AC.
You cut out terribly, Laura.
Yeah, what'd you say?
I said that was the most comical way I've ever. Damn.
This
It's
is
just
why
like,
Eric
damn.
laughs whenever I swear, so...
Okay, this one also has to roll d6s. So this one, d6 makes it miss. Then misses by itself, and then 20 to hit for 5 points of slashing damage as it rakes you with its claws.
You heard that, Laura? Your d6 mattered.
It made me really happy.
Okay. Pure Blood is dead.
You
Dragon
got
Bait.
raked?
Slashing. Gromod.
Oh,
Claws.
okay. Sorry.
Rar.
Okay.
Then Dragon Bait does Dragon Bait things. which in this case means charging out of the circle after taking some damage. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do this.
Look
But
at
he
him
gets
go!
damage.
It's like he's on a roller coaster. He freaking loves it.
Okay, so then, Gromod, it's your turn.
Gonna do the same thing I did last time, minus the movement.
Okay, do that stab. You do a stab. You do it real good, and you kill the guy on the second one.
Beautiful.
Cool. Thorv, big guy is dead.
Alright, spellcaster gets to have a bad day now.
Okay.
Alright. I'll use my booming blade, my 2 attacks.
Okay. Let's see. Do we have anything cool to mitigate this? What kind of terrible spellcaster are you, anyway? Okay. You hit the spellcaster all of the times. And the let's see, the 12 is on moving.
Yep, the 12 is if he runs away.
Okay. So okay, that hurt. Anything else from Thorf?
That's it.
Biff Longsteel. As you start your turn, you take 5 points of cold damage.
Alright. Seeing that one over there is dead, I'm going to reverse my flow. 1, 2. Am I out of it or am I still in it?
We'll say that one brings you out. So 5, 10, 15 so far.
Yeah, and then
Does
I
that
take
give
the
him an
opportunity.
opportunity? You could move here if you don't want to take the opportunity.
Oh
You
yeah,
can
I
move
guess that's fair.
through
Yeah,
Groil Mod.
yeah I'll
Yeah.
do that then. So, I'll do that. And then I will. I guess I will turn around and start slashing the shit out of the, or slamming the shit out of this thing.
Okay. Nice. So 21 most definitely hits. 13, not so much.
That's fine.
You do a slam. Okay. You kind of knock it off balance, but it is still standing, and you are outside of the cold slurping, so no more acid damage. This is good.
Yes. That's about all I can
Yeah.
do.
Indeed. So now the UNT Melisons. Okay. Well, this one's just gonna chill here, not wanting to die. This one, circles around Azaka, realizing now. Oh no, actually, it does not circle around Azaka. Instead, says to Azaka, "You should aid our cause." And is going to have going to have her make a save, which she does real bad at.
Azaki.
Angry Azaka. Okay. So do that. And with a smug smile, he's gonna chill right there.
Hmm.
Then we got this guy who is going to.
Which one was that? The closer one?
The one by Thorv. Wait, sorry, which one was which? Because I just did two things.
The one that charmed Azaki.
The one right next to her. And then the one by Thorv is going to. Yeah, we're just gonna go old school here. Just let's see. Yeah, hack and slash for a 19, which misses, and then okay, well that is a crit. So even with the D6 thing, like it's the crit is a crit. So that one hits Thorv for 12 points of slashing damage.
And I can't shield that either.
Not a crit, no.
Okay.
Okay, and then that is all of those guys. Cyrene.
Okie dokie. I am going to throw my lightning bolt at this lady.
The big smitey one.
Yep, big smitty one. It's an action. So that's a 17.
Okay. Dexterity save. Just fails. Just barely.
Okay.
Rude.
Let's see if no, she fails. That's a good thing.
Oh, never mind. I was thinking the opposite.
And then the concentration. Let's see, she took 17, so it's DC 10. She gets an 11.
Okay. So her concentration's still up.
Yep.
I'm gonna move right there. And I can cast a spell, right? Because I didn't cast a spell, I just used my spell.
Correct.
More my bonus action, I will throw a cure wounds to Thorv. No, a healing word.
Okay.
The bonus action one.
Yeah.
6. I rolled poorly.
There you go.
I tried real hard though.
Thanks.
Okay.
I
So
sounded so thankful.
thanks.
I'm gonna run off to the bathroom too, because I think I have enough time.
Run away. Okay. Fib, you start your turn. You take some damage. You take 10 points of the cold.
My hit points seem so low, even though they're 78, but it feels like, halved. I'm gonna go here, and then now I only have regularly half speed, which means I have 5 feet of movement left. So I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Shadow Blade. Are we in dimness?
No.
Yeah, I
What
figured.
about with the storm?
Oh yeah.
Valid, but still probably no.
Okay. Then I'm going to try to hit with Shadow Blade at disadvantage, and I'm going to cast it, I think, at 4th level. Yeah, at 4th level.
Okay. Do the thing.
Well, I guess I could just hit this one, so it'll just be regular. I do want to kill them. So yeah, I'll just do that. Does a 10
Oof. Nope.
Well, that's all I have.
Okay. Cool. Well, yeah, as all that is happening, and we we kind of cut back over to the huddled mass of Nothics over here, like back by this whole Azaka exchange that just happened. They're all like peering out of the like low-lying bushes and stuff. You just see all their eyes just taking in the scene, and they kind of like look at one another, say something in Undercommon quietly, and almost all at once, all of their eyes begin to glow.
Oh.
And yes. Oh. Yeah. Also, you're still muted.
I'm not.
You are
You
not coming
are.
through. Yeah. So that. Okay. So that means then that would have been down already, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
which means
She gets 17 back.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
you would have an action that you could have spent on something?
yeah. I guess I could sacred flame her instead.
Okay,
So
I mean it's the same save and it's practically the same damage.
yeah, so instead she just takes 1 point less.
Alright, cool. Alright, so that's resolved. Now, the Nothics all huddled together, eyes glowing, staring at the Yuan Ti that just cast suggestion on Azaka. They are all going to use their rotting gaze attacks. So let's see. Let's see some con saves. Ooh, not great. Not great. So that is. Oh. Yeah, okay. So they do that, and seeing Azaka turn and like brandish the sword at the rest of the party, the eyes flare up and glow. The snake man standing behind her, looking all smug, shrivels and dies on the spot.
Oh my god.
Damn.
And Azaka shakes it off, and she's fine.
I'll
It's her
apologize to them in Undercommon about wanting to throw them into the pit, into the thing.
They narrow their eyes at you. Okay, then Azaka into battle, attacking the thing. Well, actually, no. She's got ranged capability. She knows to focus a spellcaster when there's some shit going down. Although the concentration spell is actually kind of helping more than hurting at this point. So yeah, she'll do the melee thing. Do attack. 1, 2. Hits once, does 8 points of damage. And this here fella is looking pretty beat up. Bag of nails. Sometimes badass, sometimes butt of the joke. Let's see, is there anybody around here that he can continue his crazy adventure of near death with? Alright, yeah, he's gonna head down here. Short sword, stab, and pop this. Okay, runs down and on the first hit, connects with this spellcaster down here for 14 points of piercing damage. Not terrible. Misses the second time though, as she like pulls back and is able to kind of duck out of the way. Then, speaking of Yon the spellcaster, I suppose the one is just going to drop the concentration on this business. And instead, Okay. Fib.
Hmm.
Make an intelligence save.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Right. So, from behind you, like just over your shoulder as you were surveying the scene here, you hear a loud hissing sound as a gigantic snake appears behind you and is staring you down. Nobody else sees the snake, mind you, just Fib.
Perfect.
And yeah, so Fib, you're going to take 8 points of psychic damage,
Okay.
and you are of course afraid of this here snake.
I'm so scared. Concentration.
Uh,
Oh, that's a weird snake.
it's a weird snake.
Yeah.
It's on a tree branch.
Then the other one is going to let's see, attack people close by somehow with the attacking. Yeah, just gonna swing a scimitar at first bag of nails. Misses and misses again. Bag of nails with the moves, the dodging, and then do we have big thumbs left? Yes, we have one. Going to retaliate against Azaka because big and because dumb, and does no damage. Slashes in futility at the were-tiger, and then Dragonbait.
Takes his arm off.
Dragonbait takes his everything off.
Yep. I imagine it like
That's
stabs
inappropriate.
Xhaka, does nothing, looks down at the sword, looks up, and its head just gets lopped off by Dragonbait.
Yeah, that's about the size of it. So then that brings us to Groilmod.
Yes.
We got a lot easier to choose targets, huh?
Sure did.
Gonna switch to my bow and shoot that guy.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna put my hunter's mark on it.
Indeed. Oh gosh, it's 10:20. I didn't realize we'd gone this late.
We're very bad at this, Eric.
Yeah.
We need to.
It's a big encounter. Like it's fine. It's fucking massive. Okay.
I mean, we're bad at ending the campaign.
Well, yeah, you know.
Yeah, we've been ending it for like 3
A
sessions.
month.
Yeah.
Okay, so you shoot, you hit, you shoot, you hit again. It dies.
Yay.
Then, movement.
No movement.
Okay. Thorf.
I'll attack the one right next to me.
Okay.
How's it looking?
Still up. Still, like, pretty hurt, but still up.
How about now?
Okay. If you did basically what you did just now with the 2 attacks,
Oh,
yeah. Still, just barely up.
okay. I'll move around to this side. I'm closer to
Okay.
the other one.
Got it. Biff Longsteel.
You know, seeing Gromod switch to a ranged weapon, I kind of think that sounds like a good idea. So I'm gonna pull out my light crossbow, and I'm gonna shoot this one that's up on. What's nuts?
Okay, so just a little. And, yeah. 2 points of piercing damage.
Yep. Alright, I guess that's it.
Okay.
You know, actually,
this
I am
one-
gonna walk back over. I'm gonna go over here. And
Okay.
get out of range of people. So.
Okay. Cool. So this one over here is going to dive into the bushes and shrink down, probably becoming a snake.
Would I have seen it do that by any chance?
Potentially.
Okay.
Sirenny.
I am going to throw a thing at I don't know, let's say this spellcaster, the closer one. I can't ping it.
Yeah, gotcha though.
That one.
In such a way as to not destroy Bag of Nails, I assume.
I'm just throwing it.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, because concentration is the thing that is no longer happening. Okay. Dexterity save. Big nope. Big goodbye. Very dead.
The Bag of Nails goes charging in for just sweet relief of death, and just everything around him is dying. Like, literally, every target that he is charged upon just dies.
Blessing and a curse.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else from Sirenny?
Nope.
Fib.
I don't know if that's the one with the snake or not. On Fib.
It is not the one with the snake.
Fib is running away from and
I mean, it's a very scary snake.
it is a scary snake.
And is Fib disengaging from the snake?
No, because she... Actually, okay, no, she's gonna actually not move, and she's just gonna stab it instead.
Okay.
I have so many options that I...
I'm very scared of that snake.
She, like, kind of, like, reaches out, but then, like, is so hesitant that she's like, oh! It doesn't even come close.
Yeah. Okay.
She's kind of, like, looking at everyone else like, how the fuck do they not care about this?
Yeah, I just ran right past it, didn't even pay me any mind.
Snake belongs there.
And that's it.
Okay, Fib, make an intelligence save.
Okay. Okay.
Persists.
The snake rears up and strikes at you again for 11 points of psychic damage. And then the Nothics. Let's see. Okay, so they will just kind of like move together-ish. No, that's not right. There we go. Kind of like here. And then Azaka goes, does the thing, shoots the baddie. Hits twice. And Bag of Nails runs up on her. a mighty battle cry issuing from his mouth. Okay, here we go. Stab. He hits. He hits again.
Yeah, he does. This is his time to shine. This is the last fucking episode.
So Bag of Nails charges forward and just like plants the short sword in this snake lady's chest and just like carves her open, and she dies.
Yeah, she does.
Okay. So, yeah. I guess the question is about the one that decided to sneak off into the bushes and turn into a snake. You finding it, killing it, that whole deal?
I am totally pointing that
Yeah.
motherfucker out.
Does
Okay,
Fib Snake disappear?
it does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna just stare at it as it like slithers out to the open, and as soon as it gets into the open, I'm gonna point at it and say, "It's right there! Kill it! It turned into a snake!"
Okay, and that is by and large hand waveable because we have a bunch of Nothics who do horrifying things by looking at people, and a whole party of adventurers. So, all right, that is the thing that happens. Bag of Nails lives on, surviving to fight another day on the single fucking hit point that he had left.
Of course he fucking did. That's how we met him. That's how this campaign ends with him. We met him with 1 HP falling off of a fucking dragon. Like, it's only fucking right that he lives on with his 1 HP.
So yeah.
We flee this area.
Please go back to Port Nyanzaru.
We
rich.
Yeah,
As we flee, Fib is talking about that giant fucking.
you didn't see it? But,
It was
yeah.
huge. It was right there.
I'm
So
trying to figure
yeah,
out how to get all my money back home.
that'll take some doing.
I'll help you. Like, I will, if we get back to Port
It'll
Nyanzaru,
help you.
yeah, like, I'll aid you in getting, especially, like, if you wanted to go back into the tomb and get more of that money back. I definitely
I already
would-
can't carry what I have.
Well, no, I know, but once we go back, we go back, exchange it. If you wanted to go back to the tomb, I would definitely be, like, down.
If you wanted to travel back through the dinosaur-ridden jungles for some pennies.
I mean, I might as well.
And go into a tomb that's literally just dangerous to be in.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I thought we were coming back to kill
Um,
those, to destroy those soul things, whatever they were.
Oh,
The phylacteries?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I imagine that is kind of like the ongoing quest of any party members who would sign on for that thing, right? Is just like, okay, well, we know this asshole's out there, and so now I guess we're lich hunters.
Yep.
Yeah. You guys bring Lucius and Twigs
Yeah.
both back?
Yeah.
Yeah, if we have bodies, I'll bring them both back.
Yeah, we had Lucius and I recovered Twigs, at least enough to probably bring back.
Yeah. So
Are-
let me just do a quick thing, make sure Lucius is still around.
I'm whatever his body.
Yeah, she used the spell for that.
Yeah.
It's not about that.
Oh.
Cool. Lucius's soul was not devoured.
Oh, good. Good.
It's the death curse done.
Yeah, it is.
We get lots of payment.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's not huge. Like, the payment that you get as compared to the loot that you leave the tomb with,
Mhm.
I mean, it's cool. Like, you probably make about $5,000, but you know, you found like legendary treasures and powerful ancient magic items and all this other stuff. So it's like, yeah, it's kind of gravy at this point.
I am also going to banish the beat boops back to their plane.
Beat poops. Oh, also worth pointing out, as you're like, you know, heading out from the little alcove that leads into the Tomb of Annihilation, uh, you you hear, "Ha!"
Blue boy.
Us.
Blue boy.
Yep.
I love him.
I will also set free the soul in my
Lantern.
yeah.
Are we having another session after this wrap up session?
It kind of like, I don't know. Maybe just like a think about what happens after kind of deal, but realistically, like
Yeah.
everybody's already talking about, like, you know, I do all this stuff and then, you know, go on to live the adventuring life. So if there's anything we got to
Right.
know about what happens with Fib, go for it.
I just want to put it out there, and I feel like it's the end of the session, so I shouldn't have to roll for it. I should just get to decide how my character lives her life after this. But Fib does have a few things that she needs to take care of, and they're all people, and she-
boy.
I just think it
She
would be neat.
ditches Tyranny.
What?
She ditches Tyranny.
She sneaks away. She's very sneaky, and Sirenny, she doesn't do it around Sirenny. She just wants to take care of Graphos real quick, and that should be easy. And, I guess Commander Breakbone is very powerful, but I just think she should be able to kill Shago is all, and take Lucius. I feel like we can take Lucius together. Or we could take Shago together.
I was gonna say, don't be trying to kill Lucius again.
No, she wants Lucius with her.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Because we
Yeah.
started this murder adventure together.
That's fair. I feel like, especially since Moa's just fucking vanished and gone like that, and if Lucius finds
Yeah.
out that he just fucking ghosted, like, wow, what a fucking dick. His virtues were completely false, and like, fuck him. So
Wait,
I'm
the
going back
god
to Keith.
who is like cursed to stay at this tomb?
No,
Dark
Moa.
ending Lucius.
No, it's just like that's some bullshit, man.
Yeah.
They
So
didn't say goodbye.
we get to kill Shago is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
See, I like that as the like the mid credits scenes of just like as the credits are rolling, we see each like individual murder that happens.
So they set it up so that as soon as Shago is getting out of the shower, all of a sudden behind him appears a ghostly, tall, thin elf with a blade made of shadows and just gets him, and Lucius can do whatever he wants.
So the funny thing is, I actually have, as Lucius, I have a spell specifically set up for this.
Dude,
So I will try to catch Sirenny unaware, and I will cast Modify Memory on her. Oops, not as Doppelganger, but
no, Fib doesn't like that. Don't tell
You-
Fib that.
I'm not telling you that. But once you're gone, I will cast Modify Memory, or attempt to cast Modify Memory on her. And make her think that Fib was out shopping for her instead. For the time that Fib is gone. That's all I'm doing. Nothing malicious, nothing
Boy.
bad.
Lucius is about to die again.
Nothing
Probably.
bad, just messing with your friend's brain.
Yeah, but that's fine.
Oh.
I didn't roll that great, but when you have a +9,
Is this a save thing?
It is.
Yeah.
She
Oh.
saves.
Just wisdom save.
So yeah, we send Fib out on her dark mission. Meanwhile, Lucius is like, "Don't worry about this. I'll hold things down here." Meanwhile, murders happen. Fib comes back, and we probably just see Tyranny like chasing Lucius around.
Yep.
I don't know. I mean,
Just
I
left
guess
from the last
that's
time and isn't messing with Serenade anymore.
Stratos is probably like wrapped around like the pole of the outside, and she's just chasing me around in circles outside.
Is there anything that Becca would like to modify about my depiction of Tyranny's reaction?
I was just gonna say Sirenny just like narrows her eyes, just stares at Lucius.
I'll hold up my hands. It was Fib's idea this time. I swear.
Fucking asshole.
Hey, I remember you sold me out
I have
last time.
something for that too.
That's fine. This was her. I mean, the
It was
initial
not
plan
my
was her
idea to mess with her
no,
brain.
that wasn't. That was not.
It's this weird snake.
No, but if she would catch me, I would tell her the truth that I'm just trying to cover for Fib. That's all.
He goes and
You
murders
made
someone.
it worse. You made it so much worse.
You know what? If she's gonna punish me, she might as well know the truth and punish your ass too. Then I can at least enjoy
You
watching
could have
it.
just not cast a spell on her. Sirenny was taking a bath or something. She wouldn't even have noticed.
That's like the equivalent of just walking into a room when somebody's chilling and being like, "Yeah, man, everything sure is good, huh? Man, what a great day today is.
That's great.
Sure,
we
I'm glad there
also
aren't any
kill-
murders happening."
Can we also kill Commander Breakbone? Quick.
I don't know. Not after you did that, maybe.
I think Sirenny would like us to kill Commander Breakbone, wouldn't she?
Yeah, I don't like him.
So can we, as a party, go and just take care of him also? We can kill his whole thing.
The whole
if
platoon,
we have
yeah.
to.
Thor
Wow.
was not supportive of that.
Yeah, let's not.
You are not
kill the
killing my
whole
cousin?
platoon.
Or
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your cousin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Fuck.
not
Why's
doing
your,
that.
Why's your cousin there?
He's the second in command there.
Oh fuck.
No,
him
we're
then.
just gonna put his cousin in charge.
Yeah. I like that idea better.
Your cousin's corrupt. I don't give a shit about him.
No, his cousin's the dwarf. He was the
Yeah, I'm
second in command. Not the
Yeah,
Why
he's been
did your
trying to
cousin
get rid of
work
this-
for Commander Breakbone?
Because he was told to, and he
Because
does what he's told to.
one person is not the whole organization.
He's part of the
Okay.
that military.
So in that case, he can help us.
Well, he is going to help us by taking over and fixing what that moron screwed
Yep.
up.
I'm gonna go buy a bunch of
I-
nice crap and hang out and help them for a while.
Okay.
I tell Fib that I was gonna get her accessories and such for her centipedes, but I'm not going to anymore.
What are accessories for my centipedes?
I
What
was
does that
gonna
mean?
get them like little like centipede houses to chill in and like little bows for their feet
All because
and treats for them.
You're not going to all because I killed Shotgun.
Yeah.
No. That seems harsh.
What? That seems harsh because I killed somebody.
Yeah, I got my beard cut off. Lucius almost got murdered. You just don't get bows to your centipede.
I would say count
That's
your
the harsh one.
blessings.
Okay, it is much more painful for her than it is for you. Because she loves her centipedes, and knowing her actions harmed her centipedes. Like,
I loved my beard. And now it's gone.
you're not there for this.
Your beard can regrow.
Eventually.
So does that mean you don't want to kill Commander Breakbone? Or
Oh, no, that's fine.
okay, so just some murder is okay.
Yes.
Okay, what, Nico? What the fuck are you doing with Grandma?
What?
Something with tacos and yaka and
You don't want
Okay.
Gromod to help us do murder?
Probably what's gonna happen is you're gonna be like, we're off to murder him, and I'm like, no, let's just put whatever in power and like go like chain up this guy or whatever, and
You
we
know that-
accidentally murder him.
I definitely murder
Oh,
him
okay.
when you look away.
Yeah.
100%.
This is the guy that murdered Tree Hugger.
No, the guy that murdered Tree Hugger is the, that was the necromancer guy. Or the cult
What was
leader.
his name? How come he's not on my list?
Yeah, why isn't he?
Didn't we
though?
kill him?
No.
No.
I thought that
No.
was Commander Breakbone that murdered him.
No.
He's just a
Oh,
racist.
Eldar Crestcleaver.
There you go.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, let's murder him too.
Oh yeah, he's
I mean,
on
he's
my
a
list.
necromancer. That's okay.
Yeah. He's
So,
on my list.
okay,
I want to kill him and
Fib
get his shit.
does one solo murder that no one knows about, one Lucius murder, and 2 group murders.
Yeah. I definitely steal all his magical shit too. Like,
Okay.
And become the fucking identify machine again for you guys.
Nice.
So.
Fib puts Groylemod, like, in her bag or something because she's so scared of him just dying at this point.
Oh boy, Gromod walking around Port Nyanzaru trying to find us.
Instead, just finding lots and lots of Tej.
For whatever reason, I feel like he would just wind up at the dino pits racing and riding another dino.
Yep.
That's kind of his go-to thing.
I'm surprised that Groylemod survived this campaign considering.
Yeah, no, it was very touch and go. There was a lot that. I mean, like I knew Nico was like, fuck it, let's see what happens, and
It
Yeah, it was
worked out.
100% that. I was so
Yeah.
excited for Windoff when I made him
I
that I was
know.
like, we'll be a little more cavalier with Groil Mod.
yeah.
You almost died that one time.
I know, it was so close.
But yeah, so there you go. You stopped the death curse. You spend probably a lot of the rest of your lives, both enjoying the fruits of that adventure, but also tracking down a Sararak and doing all that. And well, I suppose thus concludes the Tomb of Annihilation campaign. As we kind of like wrap up all the loose ends here. There is also an adventure to recover Artis, I imagine, as Dragon Bait.
yeah.
Would probably guide you all that way. And there's some frost giants and a dragon.
Oh,
And-
Twigs is definitely going if there's frosty things to burn. So.
But yeah, so there you go. More just like crazy like montage shit happening as you all live out your adventuring careers and such as the saviors of kind of the world from the death curse.
Can we also now the rest of our lives are hunting down the other phylacteries? So like we're not happy. We don't have good lives.
I mean, we could like. I'm sure at some point we will get rich enough where we could just pass it down to our children or nephews. and
Even
nieces.
more horrible. What the hell? So our children have to deal with this too?
Sucks to be them.
Yeah, it does.
So actually, just to give you an idea of the level of dickishness behind a Sararak, it is explicitly stated that like if people don't go hunting him down, he will just wait for them to die and then take his vengeance upon their children and other descendants.
What
Yeah,
I
this is
fucking
how
tell
our
you
life-
guys?
I don't know. What did you tell us?
I said we can't leave it alone.
Yeah, well, we can't. It's in our lives now.
You were all like, "Oh, well, at least death curse," and I was like, "Did we though?"
I mean, we got rid of the death curse. Him cursing our children is not the death curse.
Yeah, but I'm just saying he's gonna do more shit later.
Yeah.
You like extra killed Commander Breakbone.
Well, because we thought he was dead, but then it was
Oh,
like,
right.
haha, he's not. I was like, fuck! That's
Kid
been
got
on
her
my
kill, it's
desk.
done.
That's been on my desk since we first met Commander Breakbone.
It has been over a year since that. You can finally frame your kill list and hang it up in your room.
I don't know. I don't want to throw it out. I don't know. It's like a part of my desk now.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure you will get a new list in Avernus.
Yep.
No,
So what?
my character for Avernus is like the opposite of Fib.
Yeah, my character for Avernus is the opposite of Lucius too, which is kind of
Okay, I guess I will get a kill list and put it on your desk.
yeah.
Okay. Is your character the opposite of Sirenny?
She is much more